Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beer Review. So tonight we're going over to Hebden Bridge, to the amazing Vocation Brewery. I really respect this brewery. Make some great beers across the years, many in supermarkets and a hell of a load not in supermarkets. Amazing on cask. We had cask yesterday on our little trip out yesterday. So this is a chocolate caramel cookie, naughty and nice chocolate stout. Naughty and nice seems to be like their chocolate stout that they play around with, and they chop and change and they bring out new versions. Oh, I love that. And for me, if you've got a good base beer, then by playing around with it, the base beer is already there, different flavours, you're enhancing something and changing something into something really different. So yeah, 8%. 8%. Got some edge trimming to do in a minute. Maybe I shouldn't be drinking an 8% beer, but hey ho, let's do it. Got it from Marks and Spencer's. Yes, Marks and Spencer's. So paid about £3.50 for an 8%. And that's a decent price, for a supermarket beer. Smooth caramel and cookie flavours draped in a silky milk chocolate stout. Caramel, chocolate and biscuit is what you're going to get. Medium bodied stout with a sweet and creamy mouthfeel from lactose and biscuity bittersweet chocolate malt profile. Milk chocolate aromas and a lingering salted caramel finish. I'm not overly keen on salted caramel, gotta be honest. But done right, it can taste amazing because you don't really taste the salted aspect. Done wrong, yeah, it's overpowering. So let's crack it open. Let's see how it is. Just undo it. There we go. Oh, I'll do it further down because I'm never great at pouring beers anyway. Here we go. Just got my wedding photos back, so all good. Should be sharing them on the channel. It's in some ways the beer review community, the beer community, in 5 years of Raggy's Beer Reviews, has joined me on a journey. We've had a journey of beer, a journey of life, a journey of mental health issues, and financial issues as well. I mean, God, well, we're not all suffering. So it's a delicious black pour with a tan head on there. Caramel first hits you. Cookie dough slides in behind, opens up a little pocket and chucks itself in there. Certainly chocolate at the back end. And a biscuity element just then as well. Oh, I'm salivating. Let's get in. Oh, 8%. And I do have a worry that because of cost of living crisis and bloody government and their duty, that the masses, the supermarket drinkers who aren't craft beer, shall we say, aficionados, there's a better word I'm trying to think of, people who don't really buy craft beers but go to a supermarket and they'll try something new, and they'll look at somebody like Vocation and think, I've just tried that, I really like it, and go to the website and what can I get? And obviously Vocation are selling next to nothing in supermarkets because we all know how greedy supermarkets are. Don't get me started. So this is a platform to show off their beers, which in a lot of ways, for supermarkets, always make sure that your beer is absolutely amazing, as it should be anyway. Most people would understand that. Anything you put in a shop window, it's got to be amazing. A cask that's not performing on a night in a pub, yeah, that's not good, but there's a multitude of reasons for that. Something in supermarkets that you've took to supermarkets that's in date, knowing that supermarkets will not put it in the fridge, it will be on a shelf. Only Morrison's have got fridges in supermarkets, and only some Morrison's. You know, there will be, although Co-op, funnily enough, Co-op have started putting fridges, although they ain't got no craft beers. Yeah, lager. Yeah, all good. But it is what it is. Hebden Bridge, Vocation Brewery. It's on my absolute to-do list. With my happy drinker friends, we've got friends, and predominantly Andy and Angela, who are open to travelling out, maybe for a day, and travelling up to places, because prices of hotels are absolutely ridiculous at the moment. I was going to go to York, and it's like £300 a night, and I'm like, I'm not paying £300 a night for York. I pay a few £100 extra and go aboard. And yeah, you know, I want to do the beer thing, but I'm not being fleeced. Does beg the question about getting a camper van and buying an old van that can be, you know, turned into as best as we can a camper van. And you know, in years to come, I think that's you know, if we was lucky enough to win the lottery, we would buy something really nice. But yeah, me and luck doesn't come together. You know, it is what it is. So 8%. I've got to be honest. I'm not getting any of that 8%. It's tasting like a 5%. I'll know when I start cutting the edges and I start feeling a bit rough that it's 8%. But oh, I love this naughty and nice range. Like I say, a local brewery near me, who sadly have gone now, Totally Brewed, they had Grand Papa Jangles, and they were their stouts. One was a 4.5%, one was a 7, and then they had Mama Souk or whatever it was called, and that was 8.5. So they had 3 layers of base stouts that they would flavour and change, and to me that was a smart business move. You've got your stout, you're going to flavour it. You're either going to use essences, which, you know, they all do it, you know. So I do want to sample the 16.5% champagne stout from these guys. Once I know I've got the pennies to do it, then I'm gonna do it. You know, it's we've still got another wedding. Like most people, you've got weddings, we've got MOTs, which scares the shit out of me. To be honest, pardon for the word, it scares the hell out of me. I could edit it, but why? You know, it is what it is. And then Christmas beyond that, and so, you know, finances and stuff, and but 16.5%. Wow, I've got to try that. And getting inspiration from Vocation. If I can get a beer up to 16.5% using champagne yeast, yeah, you know, like his beer is 16.5% stout. Something really nice as well, you know, maybe a walnut, you know. And but as a home brewer who's doing all grain, well, sometimes, um, that would be some beer. Now I'm feeling that 8%. Not too early. I need to feel it later when I go to sleep, and so I get a nice chilled out sleep. That for me is what I like to have a beer for. You know, a beer at a certain time chills you out. Forget about the world. You know, we all have stresses, and you know, hoping that people watch this channel, you know, get a realistic. You know, I know that Every beer review is different. I'm not going to piss on anybody else's parade on that side of things. But there's this channel, maybe one or two others, that certainly bring personality and a sense of realism. That there's a world as well as beer. That's the way I see it anyway, right or wrongly. You can never be right, because there's always somebody who thinks, I don't like your reviews. You've got an opinion, job's a good one. But yeah, lovely pour. Like I said, I got the caramel, I certainly got the cookie dough, bit of biscuit, certainly chocolate, and £3.50, 8%. Yeah, I'm getting the ABV now. Bloody head is. But for its price in supermarkets, it's an absolute must try beer. Oh, I could just sleep now. I've got to go and cut an edge and get on the ladder. Oh no. Luckily the ladder's not a big ladder. Yeah, thank God. And cheers all. Out of 5 for me. A stonking 4.55. Yeah, absolutely. Well worth visiting and sampling that for the price. You know, you'd pay probably 5-6 quid anywhere else but the supermarket. I don't know what it's on sale for at Vocation. I've not checked. But Vocation, smashing it again. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Cheers all.